Hi, it's Mike. Welcome to the Bonsai channel. Well, today I'm going to talk about azaleas. These are the azaleas that I pruned the roots on 2 months ago. And I wanted to show you what's happened to them since then. Okay, so they look like, they're dead. They look horrible. But it's time for me to go ahead and prune them because I know they're alive. And I'll show you how I do know that. But the first thing to do would be to strip all the leaves off of the plant, like I've done here. And now I want to start pruning it up because I want to get rid of all the old shape and start cleaning this up. So let's get to it. All right, what I do want to show you now, since I have all this extra wood, is that azaleas are brizzy. This is long and it's somewhat flexible, but they will snap easily. So when you're training an azalea, you have to be careful because they will just snap on you very easily. Now, I wanted to show you, even though this plant looks horrible and it looks like it's dead, it is actually alive. Down here you can see the little green sprouts coming out, those green buds. And these are new branches and leaves coming out. So the other way I can tell is if you scratch the trunk of it or one of the branches with your thumb, you'll see that it's green. And also when you break one of these branches off, you can look down the center and see that it's green. So that's how you know that the plant is still alive. But what I want to do now is, I think this plant's getting too large. I want to bring it back down, and let it start filling out down here lower. And to do that, I need to prune this up and thin it out. So here I go. So you can see where the nursery had cut it originally, right here. And all this growth came off of that. Well, this growth also makes it too large, height-wise for me. So the first thing I'm going to do is bring all the new growth back to that original cut line that the nursery had. So here I go. Okay, so now I've gotten the plant back to the original level that the nursery had cut it to, which spawned all that new growth. What I want to do now is to take out the branches that I feel aren't contributing to the look of the plant. Because remember, it's alive, it's about ready to burst off with new growth. I want it to grow in specific spots, not all over. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to keep the main trunk structure, but I want to cut off all little branches that I feel are in the way. Now this is kind of tight here, but this one is in the way. And this one. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep thinning it out, and I'll see you in a second. Alright, so there it is. This is what I've decided I want to stick with. And all the new growth will come off of this. Now there's one place over here where I took a big bite and it was seeping. So what I have is some kyonal. It comes in a box like this. That I got from Dallas Bonsai, and I want to just put a little of that on here because it's a cut paste and it will seal that up and it won't allow any air to get to it. And even though I made a lot of cuts on here, it was just that one and one other, I think, that were actually seeping a little bit. So anyway, that's all you have to do with that. The kyonal's really great for essentially, you know, covering up any cuts that you made in the bark, you know, when you took off a branch and it leaves a open sore and it looks like it needs to be covered. So all right, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed that segment. Basically what I did is, you know, 2 months ago completely destroyed the roots on the azalea, and now completely destroyed the top on the azalea, but it's going to grow back. You know, the plant, even though it looks dead, it's alive, and it's trying to make new growth right now. So what I did was cut back all the old growth that I didn't want, to focus all the new growth right where I do want it. So I'll show you this one over, you know, the coming months. All right, well, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon.